second lesson, part number 9 or 8, I don't remember. Part number 8. Dear students, maybe the things which I say to you, it is strange for you, or maybe new, or maybe not. I don't know, because every of us has own experience of life, has own conventions, have own values, and we are looking together for the truth, for the happiness. We, every normal people, would like to know what he has to do and what he can has realized himself. When I tell to you that the ecumenism is the actual science today, is it true? Because if you analyze the structure of the church and the structure of the society, and I sent to you some files about the structure of the society in like of some sociologists, and now I will send you the structure of the church, and you can compare. We will say, we will understand that despite of anything vocation and mission, the church and society is a living organism, because this organism is a people, is every of us who lives in this world, is every for us who would like to realize himself, would like to have the children, would like to think about the past and future generations, and every normal people must feel the responsibility for it, must forget their own egoism, must forget the only own ambitions to the profits, to the status in the society, to the status in the state, and to remember one thing, that only the cooperation, the solidarity of the people is a base of the real progress and real development. I will give you some examples. Ecumenism is not only the dialogue, as we said before. Ecumenism is a medicine, is a medical therapy, if you would like to put together different parts of the church, and if you would like to take care on the society. Usually we use the concepts of the solidarity, social responsibility, but it is they are only some of the aspects of our culture. When we would like to rebuild the body of the Christ, to unite all churches in one thing, it doesn't mean only to have only one government, or only, but ecumenism is to put shared parts of the body of Christ together for, or maybe it will be strange, but it is practical, to realize our mission. We can't realize the mission of the Christians if we are shared. We only the cooperation between the Christians, or maybe I say even the all people who believe in God as common good, can have this practical common good, even in the economics or politics or culture. Because if we analyze the expenses which are in the society, for example, for different social diseases like tobacco, alcohol, or others, or drugs, and then we can see how much money the people give for to realize some good things, like to build the park, to help the orphans, to publish some good books. We will see that the commerce of the drugs, of the alcohol, or the tobacco, it's millions and millions of dollars, and the money and the finances to realize good things at some million of dollars. Why it is so great difference? Because of some reasons. These reasons are that we are win or we lose thanks of our vision and our understanding of the things. And for example, you can believe in God and say, God see all my thoughts, but you can forget about your body. You can smoke, you can drink alcohol, and then you can die in 40, 50 years, and you don't realize your mission of the Christian to do good things. Why? Sometimes I thought about it. Because if we believe in God, we have other style of God. But the problem is that we need real practical ecumenism, and ecumenism is dialogue and cooperation with other people. Because we can have one behavior in the church, and when we go outside of the church, we have other behavior and other ethics. It is not a mission of the Christians. Christians, or maybe Jesus said to us completely other things. He said, if you are with God, you have other style of life. You have other behavior. You do other actions. You do good actions. But sometimes we are afraid. We are afraid to have other style. Because we think that we must be and follow this laws of the market, where are the competitions. What is competition? Competition is to use the weak points of other personalities. For example, we can give high profits when the person don't have the objective information about some products. And the same as in the spiritual values. Because, for example, if we choose other values, we have other results. We can have good values and bad results. If we choose bad values, we have bad results. And the person ask themselves, what I do, which mistake I do, what happens with me? And we are victims of our values. And here we see the great mission of the church is great mission to realize common good. And ecumenism is a process. It's a process which helps us not to be afraid. It's a process to find the communities or create these communities. Don't be afraid to be the first. It's maybe to do first step, we must be strong in our souls, in our heart. For example, we need the person who changed the history, but not only the follow history. And the Christians, and the Christian science, and the Christian behavior is the behavior of the reformators. The person who do reforms in the peace, in the justice, but they do something. We are not passive in this process.